Hi everybody, it's Spring with Soaps and Suds and such, and today I'm not making soap or creams. Sorry about that. I'm going to be making a carrot cake, and this is a really easy recipe, easy to make. If you like carrot cake, we love carrot cake, me and my husband, so this one tastes wonderful. And what you'll need is 2 cups of just granulated white sugar. You will need 1.5 cups of Crisco vegetable oil, and I do use the Crisco, I make sure of that. And you'll need 4 eggs, about that size. You will need 2 1/4 cup of plain flour. And you don't want to use self-rising. I mean, you can try it if you want to, but I like this recipe the way it is, and I use white lily plain flour. And then you're also going to want to sift that. Now, if you don't have a sifter, you can use a sieve. That works just as good. Okay, and to that, you're going to want to have 2 teaspoons of baking soda and 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. And I will show you, I do put that through the sifter also, the cinnamon and the baking soda, and so that's why it's with my flour. Okay, and then you're going to need 3 cups of coarsely grated carrots, which now you can get off easy and buy these at the store if you want, if you don't want to grate your own. Okay. And then you're going to need 1.5 cups, I use just a tad bit more, of pecans. And these are chopped pecans. Okay. And I will tell you about the icing once we reach that destination. Okay. Now, I have got my oven set on 300 degrees to preheat. Don't go above that. Not unless you want a dried out cake. Okay, first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to add our sugar, and I am using the KitchenAid today. And no, this is not the KitchenAid that I use for soap making. I have 2 of them. So I've got one for my soaps and one for my cooking, and I love it. But if you don't have a KitchenAid, you can use just a normal hand mixer. Okay, you're going to want to add first your sugar. So I'll dump that right in there, like so. Then we're going to want to put our oil right in there, like so. Okay, and then you're going to want to add your eggs. And that is 4 eggs. Okay, that's 2. Three. And 4. So now we want to cut our mixer on, and we're going to beat that at medium speed for about a minute. Okay, now to this we're going to add our dry ingredients, which is our flour and our cinnamon and our baking soda. If I can add this in without making a horrible mess. And do make sure that you sift that, whether you use a sifter or, like I said, a sieve, because if you don't want it to be all lumpy. And anytime you make them from scratch, cakes, and you're using the plain flour, I like to sift it. Okay, now we've got our dry ingredients in there, and we are going to beat this on low for another minute, and that will be on just low. And our nuts. I'm going to put the carrots first, and we aren't going to beat these. We are just going to stir them in like so. Okay. Okay, next we add our nuts, our pecans. I love pecans. Well, I love all kinds of nuts, pecans and macadamia, walnuts, hickory. We actually have a hickory nut tree. We've got walnut trees, we've got pecan trees, and we've got filbert. And I love to make candy. My grandmother used to crack walnuts, pecans, and well, she cracked them all, but she'd make candy out of them. And I remember her making hickory nut candy, and it took forever for her to get enough hickory nuts to actually make candy, but boy, it was good. We've also got chestnut trees, but the worms like to get those, so lucky if you get any. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I will show you what we have here. Okay, you're going to want to use a 10 by 13 pan or something somewhere around there, and you can use glass or metal. And I like to use this pan. This is a glass pan. Now what you're going to want to do is I take Crisco shortening and I rub it all over it to coat the pan. Then I take flour and I sift it on there and turn my pans like sideways and this way and that way to get every bit of the shortening covered. So you're going to want to do that in order to keep your cake from sticking and everything. And I'm going to move the KitchenAid over and I'll bring you back. Now you're going to want to put it into your pan, and I just take a spoon and just kind of spread it in there. Okay, there we go. We've got it in there. Now what you're going to want to wait on is for your oven to preheat. Now this is what you need to know. Once your oven preheats to 300 degrees, You're going to put it in, not on the bottom. You want to have your rack in the middle of the oven. You're going to put it in there, but you're going to need to set your timer for 1 hour, or either time it by watching the clock. You don't want to let it overcook, because if it overcooks, it's going to mess with the texture and it's not going to be as good. And you don't want to let it undercook, because you do want it done. So you set that timer for 1 hour, or either watch a clock. Now I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven, and once it gets ready, I will show you how to make the icing, and we'll put it on it. Okay, I'm back, and my cake is out of the oven, and now it's cooling. It looks beautiful. We're going to mix our icing, and for this you're going to need 1 block of Philadelphia cream cheese, and I do use Philadelphia cream cheese. I don't use the cheap for this cake. Now you could try it if you want to. And you're going to add, first off, you add 1 cup of powdered sugar, and then you're going to want a taste of it and see if that tastes sweet enough for you. If it does, then that's perfect. If not, then add, you can add more sugar, powdered, not granulated. Okay, and I am using the 10X powdered sugar. Okay, now when I do mine, I do a double batch of the icing. So I'm going to use 2 of these and 2 cups of sugar. So let me get these open, and I'll get them in there, and then I'll bring you back. Okay, I've got them in there, and I've already kind of creamed them, as you can see. Now I'm going to start adding my sugar. I like to put just a little bit at a time. And just get just a tiny little bit out, and I'm going to taste it. Tastes perfect to me. I don't like a whole lot of sugar in it anyhow, so 2 cups is fine. Now you may want more. So what we're going to do now is we got to wait on our cake to cool. And I'm going to go ahead and get this in my piping bag. I'm going to pipe it. You don't have to pipe it. I mean, usually people just take like a cake spatula or something. Well, you can even use one of these. And just smear it on there. But I'm going to attempt to pipe it. So sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. We'll see. I'll bring you back. have enough icing, and I do not feel like making more. So I am going to smear it. Video, if you like watching me make soap or cakes or cooking or whatever I make a video on, then subscribe to our channel or hit the like button or do both. And we now have a Patreon. For as little as $1 a month, anything helps. That helps buy whatever to make these videos, or to try to make the videos better. We hope to get better equipment where we can do better videos. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a good day.